everyone. So as we did our introductions on the first day of class, I mentioned that I'm a fourth year chemistry major with a concentration in biochemistry. Somehow the reaction I always get when I say I'm a chem major is that this ugh face 80% of the time. It's strange since I never received that like ugh face when I was just choosing between a biology or a biochem major. I believe people think that biology is somehow more relatable than chemistry in everyday life, and I'm here to show you that chemistry can be way more palatable and interesting than your your high school memorization of the periodic table. Today, I want to walk through the process of alcohol metabolism in the body. For a beverage that is quite leisurely consumed, it's important and interesting to know how this alcohol travels through your body. So let's set the scene. It's a Friday evening, but not just any Friday evening, it's your Friday evening and you're celebrating your 21st birthday. Exciting, right? But alcohol is not like any beverage. In psychology, alcohol is labeled as a depressant, a conscious altering drug that slows down your central nervous system, your heartbeat, and your respiration. When you ingest alcohol, alcohol travels down your esophagus and into your stomach. Now here, 20% of the alcohol is directly absorbed into your bloodstream, and 80% goes into the liver, where the alcohol is broken down. In the liver, there are two enzymes that are involved in breaking alcohol. First, we have alcohol dehydrogenase, which breaks it down into acetaldehyde. And then we have another one, which is called acetaldehyde dehydrogenase. So then we have acetaldehyde broken down into acetate. So acetate is a great compound. We use that in a lot of energy cycles, but acetaldehyde here, this is where everything bad with alcohol usually happens. So acetaldehyde is a toxic compound. In your body, this can, when it travels to the bloodstream, it can affect many organs, not just your brain or your liver. So whenever I have a few drinks here and there, I turn as red as my solo cups. I am over 21, by the way. This is because in a large Asian population as well as the rest of the world, there is a deficiency in the acetaldehyde dehydrogenase, which means there's a limited number of this enzyme. So when we drink alcohol, there's a buildup of this acetaldehyde in your bloodstream, and this is what increases the red flushness in your like face and body when this enzyme is not working as well or properly. So now you know where the Asian glow comes from. Acetaldehyde, this is also one of the main components involved in visalgia. Gotta work on that. That is the medical term for hangover. Okay, so recap so far, acetaldehyde is toxic, makes you red, and vomit. The alcohol also prevents you from having a good deep sleep. Consuming alcohol limits the synthesis of glutamine in your brain. Now glutamine is a amino acid that's involved in various biochemical interactions that determines alertness and awakeness in the brain. So after alcohol is metabolized and you stop drinking, the brain realizes there is a deficiency in glutamine and starts replenishing the supply. However, usually when that happens, it's the end of your Friday night and you're done drinking and you're ready to go to bed, and that's when your brain is like, I'm going to start pumping out this molecule of alertness. So you're ready to go to sleep, your brain's turning itself on, and this results in a lack of good sleep. You're not able to enter deep sleep or stage 3 sleep, and this process is called glutamine rebound, and it's a common side effect after the consumption of alcohol. Thirdly, alcohol also inhibits your antidiuretic hormone. So, have you ever noticed that you pee like a racehorse, or you have to use the bathroom all the time after you drink? If not, you should observe it next time. So, the antidiuretic hormone induces your body's water intake. An active ADH, antidiuretic hormone, means your body's absorbing more water. When your ADH is inhibited, as in when you're drinking alcohol, your body's not absorbing any water. So all that liquid from the alcohol is not being absorbed and is secreted immediately. The limited absorption of water also results in your dehydration, and thus also contributes to your hangover in the next morning. And that's also why, so now you know why you're going to the bathroom after like 3 beers and still being dehydrated. Now, to look at some extreme cases, alcoholics are at a risk of Korsakoff syndrome, which is a thiamine vitamin B1 deficiency, and that causes memory degradation, along with a bunch of other main things that alcoholics are at risk of. Another related alcohol metabolism disorder is called ataxia. This is actually not a result of too much drinking, but it's a genetic disorder where you actually slur speech and sway and you're unable to walk in a straight line. So it looks like you're drunk even though that's not the case, and just a neurodegradation disorder. So now you know how alcohol travels through the body. Next time you are on your Friday night adventures, you can educate others too on some cool alcohol metabolism. Stay safe, kids, and drink responsibly.